Hello everyone, so glad you could join me in getting started with Thrively today. This is part one of a two-part series on how to get started with Thrively. Thrively is about a movement happening in schools and districts across the nation, making an impact where every child is known, engaged, and has a positive vision of their future. Grish Venkat is the founder and CEO and a parent who believes that every child has a genius and deserves to thrive. And I, with so many teachers and parents out there, couldn't agree more. My name is Patrick Dela Cruz, and I'm one of the tech and innovation coaches for the district. Before coming back to PUSD and becoming a coach, I spent 4 years as Thrively's head of classroom engagement, and before that, I was one of the founding faculty at Design 39 campus. This is my 18th year in education, and I'm so grateful to be sharing all things Thrively with you right now. Before we begin, please be sure to add info@thrively.com to your contacts so you don't miss any updates and announcements to enhance your Thrively experience. Also, if you're on Twitter, please help add to the conversation about student self-awareness, strengths, SEL, and more. Share a tweet with us at PUSD Innovate or at me, Mr. Dela Cruz, and at Thrively. Hashtag SEL, strengths, PBL, edtech, and anything else you'd like to add. Let's kick it off by watching a video of yours truly. Meet my virtual twin, who'll give you a brief overview of Thrively. Welcome to Thrively. My name is Patrick, Thrively's head of classroom engagement. Thank you for signing up and joining the strengths-based learning movement. You're ready to unlock the genius in every student and launch your own strengths-driven classroom. In the next few minutes, we'll show you how to get started in 3 easy steps. First, take the Thrively Strengths Assessment yourself and find out how awesome you are. Next, add your students. Your district may have already set up your rosters. If not, you can use the invite code on your homepage to enroll students in your class. Now, launch your students on their Thrively journey by engaging them in a short 35-minute multimedia assessment that reveals their top 5 strengths. Now that you and your students are on board, let's take a quick look at all of the ways Thrively can support your work. This is where you'll find all of your Thrively resources right here in the teacher toolbar. Here, you can set goals for students, assign playlists and lessons, support students in career exploration, ignite student curiosity with Sparks, engage students in authentic, project-based learning, fuel your students' passions through activities in their local community, develop reflective learners through journals, and reward your students' accomplishments with custom digital badges. Any teacher can use Thrively to create a strengths-driven classroom. Thrively is a valued resource for teachers looking for a specific program implementation solution. For instance, teachers use Thrively's comprehensive SEL content for advisory and homeroom. GATE teachers use Thrively resources to stimulate curiosity. Special education teachers use Thrively to replace a deficit model with a strengths-based approach. And CTE teachers appreciate the thousands of Thrively career exposure and exploration resources. Every young person has a wealth of internal resources just waiting to be leveraged and strengthened. Imagine the possibilities when every student is engaged and takes responsibility for their own learning. Join the 100,000 educators who are part of Thrively's strengths-based learning movement. Your students are waiting. Are you ready? Let's get started. Thanks, Patrick. Now, let's log into your Thrively account. To do this, all you need to do is log into My Plan and select the Thrively icon. This should automatically take you to your Thrively account. If you don't log in via My Plan, you can also log in using single sign-on with your PUSD Google account. Just go to thrively.com/login, select Google, and allow your Google account to link to Thrively. Oh, and one other thing. If you're logging in for the first time, you'll be prompted to personalize your account by answering some questions like your role and interests. Have you discovered your strengths yet? If not, take the Thrively Strength Assessment yourself. It takes most adults about 30 minutes, and remember to change the context from child to adult as you respond to the questions. When you're finished, click here to begin part 2 of how to use Thrively with your students.